Do you often wake up in the middle of the night with a sharp, painful cramp in your leg? Maybe you've noticed your legs feel shaky or weak lately, making simple tasks like standing up or climbing stairs a bit more challenging than they used to be. Perhaps you sometimes feel unsteady on your feet, worried about losing your balance or taking a tumble. If any of this sounds familiar, please know you are absolutely not alone. These issues are very common as we get older, especially after 60. But the good news is we can understand why they happen and, more importantly, what we can do about them to feel stronger, more confident, and more stable on our feet every single day. One of the most common culprits behind those annoying leg cramps, that feeling of weakness or even difficulty walking, can be as fundamental as what we're putting into our bodies, or rather, what we're not getting enough of. Think of your muscles and nerves like tiny electrical systems that need the right fuel and conductors to work smoothly. When they don't get these essential nutrients, they can get cranky, leading to cramps, weakness, and poor function. Dehydration, believe it or not, is a huge part of this picture. When you don't drink enough water, your body's electrolyte balance gets thrown off. Electrolytes like potassium, sodium, calcium, and magnesium are absolutely vital for muscle contraction and relaxation. If these are out of whack, your muscles can spasm uncontrollably, and voila, you get a sudden, painful cramp, often striking in the quiet of the night when your muscles are relaxed. It's like trying to run your car on empty. Things just aren't going to work right. Getting enough fluids throughout the day is foundational. It helps transport those vital nutrients, keeps muscles flexible, and maintains that crucial electrolyte balance. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. By then, you're already a bit dehydrated. Keep a water bottle handy and sip regularly. Plain water is best, but things like herbal teas or fruits high in water content count too. Limit sugary drinks or too much caffeine, which can actually contribute to dehydration. Beyond just water, certain minerals play star roles. Magnesium is a big one. It's essential for muscle relaxation. If you're low on magnesium, your muscles can stay contracted or twitchy, leading to those dreaded cramps. Many older adults don't get enough magnesium. Simple ways to boost it include eating more leafy green vegetables like spinach, nuts and seeds, whole grains, and even dark chocolate. In moderation, of course. Bananas are famous for potassium, and for good reason. Potassium helps nerve signals tell your muscles when to contract and relax properly. Low potassium can definitely contribute to leg cramps and weakness. Other good sources include sweet potatoes, beans, and yogurt. Calcium is something we often think about for bones, and yes, it's critical for bone health, but it's also necessary for muscles to contract. When your brain sends a signal to a muscle, calcium flows into the muscle cells to make it contract. Getting enough calcium from dairy, fortified plant milks, leafy greens, or sardines is important for both strong bones and strong muscles. But calcium needs a partner to be absorbed properly. Vitamin D. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and also plays a direct role in muscle function and strength. Many older adults are deficient in vitamin D, partly because our skin doesn't produce it as efficiently from sunlight as we age, and it's not naturally present in many foods. Fatty fish, fortified milk, and fortified cereals are sources, but often, especially in areas with less sun or during winter months, a supplement might be needed. Now, while it's great to focus on getting these nutrients from food first, that's always the ideal scenario because you get a whole package of vitamins and fiber. Sometimes it's just not enough, or absorption isn't optimal. This is where supplements might come into play, but, and this is a big but, you absolutely must talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement. They can check for deficiencies and recommend the right type and dose that won't interfere with any medications you're currently taking. For instance, taking too much potassium can be harmful, especially if you have kidney issues. Similarly, while magnesium is generally safe, high doses can cause digestive upset. Your doctor can also rule out other medical conditions that might be causing your nutrient levels to be low, despite a good diet, or causing your leg symptoms directly. So, while stocking up on spinach and bananas is a fantastic first step, remember to partner with your healthcare provider on the supplement front. Hydration, though, is something you can start improving today, safely and effectively. Just simple, plain water throughout the day can make a surprising difference in reducing leg cramps and keeping your muscles happy. Eating a balanced diet rich in a variety of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins goes a long way in ensuring your body, including your legs, gets the full spectrum of nutrients it needs to stay strong and function optimally as you age. Don't underestimate the power of good, basic nutrition and staying well hydrated. It's a fundamental building block for healthy, functional legs. Beyond what you eat and drink, how you use your body is another colossal factor in the strength and stability of your legs, and it's one that changes quite a bit as we get older. We all naturally lose some muscle mass and strength as the years pass, a process doctors call sarcopenia. It starts subtly, maybe in our 40s or 50s, but it can become much more noticeable after 60. Muscles just aren't as big or as strong as they once were, even if you were quite active in the past. Now, while some muscle loss is natural, a sedentary lifestyle, or just not being as active as you used to be, dramatically accelerates this process. The old saying, use it or lose it, is incredibly true when it comes to muscles, especially in your legs. Your leg muscles, particularly those in your thighs and calves, are your powerhouses for walking, standing, climbing stairs, and maintaining your balance. When these muscles shrink and weaken due to lack of use, everything gets harder. You feel weaker, your stride might shorten, you might shuffle your feet more, and that feeling of unsteadiness or shakiness when you stand or walk becomes more pronounced. This weakening isn't just about feeling tired. It significantly increases your risk of falls, which can have serious consequences for older adults. But here's the empowering part. Unlike aging itself, which we can't stop, we absolutely can slow down and even partially reverse age-related muscle loss and its effects through regular physical activity. You don't need to hit the gym for hours or lift heavy weights to make a difference. Simple, consistent movements done safely at home can work wonders. We're talking about exercises that specifically target those leg muscles and improve your balance. Think about incorporating activities that challenge your muscles a bit. Even basic walking is fantastic. It keeps your leg muscles engaged and improves circulation, which we'll talk more about later. But to build strength, you need to add a little more resistance or weight, and your own body weight is often plenty to start with. Simple exercises like standing up and sitting down from a sturdy chair, using your hands as little as possible, is a great way to work your thigh and glute muscles. Start with a comfortable chair and aim for 10 to 15 repetitions. As you get stronger, you can try doing it without using your hands at all. Calf raises, where you hold onto a counter or wall for support and slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet. Strengthen your calf muscles, which are vital for pushing off when you walk and for ankle stability. Try 10-15 of these. Even just marching in place while watching TV is better than sitting still. Improving balance is just as crucial as building strength, as poor balance is a major contributor to falls. Many exercises that build strength also help with balance, but some focus specifically on stability. Standing on one foot while holding onto a counter or wall for safety is an excellent balance exercise. Start by trying to hold for 10 seconds on each leg. As your balance improves, you can try letting go of the support for a few seconds, or increasing the time you stand on one foot. Walking heel to toe, like you're walking on a tightrope, is another simple way to challenge your balance in a safe space. Remember to do these exercises in an area free of tripping hazards and ideally with something sturdy nearby to grab onto if needed. Consistency is key. Aim to do some form of leg strengthening and balance exercise most days of the week. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a significant difference over time. Start slowly, listen to your body, and gradually increase the intensity or duration as you feel comfortable. If you have any existing health conditions, especially joint problems or balance issues, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor or a physical therapist before starting a new exercise program. They can help you find exercises that are safe and effective for your specific needs. Taking proactive steps to keep your leg muscles strong and improve your balance won't just make walking easier. It will boost your confidence, enhance your independence, and significantly reduce your risk of falls, keeping you active and engaged in life. Beyond lifestyle factors like diet and exercise, sometimes issues with our legs like weakness, numbness, tingling, or cramping can be signals from our body about underlying health conditions, particularly those affecting circulation and nerve function. Our legs rely on a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood delivered through arteries and rely on nerves to send signals back and forth from the brain. If either system isn't working correctly, you're likely to experience problems in your lower extremities. Poor circulation, specifically a condition called peripheral artery disease, or PAD, happens when the arteries that carry blood to your legs become narrowed, usually due to plaque buildup, similar to what can happen in the arteries supplying the heart. This reduced blood flow means your leg muscles don't get enough oxygen, especially when you're walking or exercising. A classic symptom of PAD is cramping, aching, or fatigue in the legs or hips that comes on during activity, like walking, and goes away with rest. This is called claudication. In more severe cases, even resting can be painful. Poor circulation can also lead to cold feet, changes in skin color, or slow-healing sores on the legs or feet. If you experience these symptoms, it's incredibly important to see your doctor. PAD is often a sign of more widespread arterial disease and increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Your doctor can diagnose PAD with simple tests and recommend treatments, which can include lifestyle changes, medication, or sometimes procedures to open up the arteries. Improving circulation through managing conditions like high blood pressure and high cholesterol, not smoking, and regular exercise, even walking, which can help your body grow new tiny blood vessels over time, is key to relieving these symptoms and protecting your overall cardiovascular health. Another significant cause of leg problems is nerve damage, often called peripheral neuropathy. The nerves in your legs and feet are responsible for sending sensations, like touch, pain, temperature, to your brain, and for telling your muscles when to move. When these nerves are damaged, they can send confused signals or no signals at all. This can result in a variety of uncomfortable symptoms: numbness or reduced ability to feel pain or temperature, a tingling or pins and needles sensation, burning pain, or that feeling of something crawling on your skin. Nerve damage can also weaken your leg muscles, making them feel heavy or difficult to control, leading to difficulty walking and balance problems. One of the most common causes of peripheral neuropathy in older adults is diabetes, especially if blood sugar levels haven't been well controlled over time. High blood sugar is toxic to nerves and blood vessels. Other causes can include vitamin deficiencies like B12, kidney disease, infections, exposure to toxins, or sometimes the cause isn't clear. If you are experiencing persistent numbness, tingling or burning pain in your legs or feet, or if you have unexplained muscle weakness, it's crucial to see your doctor. They can perform tests to determine if you have nerve damage and, more importantly, identify the underlying cause. Managing conditions like diabetes effectively by keeping blood sugar levels within the target range is the most important step in preventing or slowing the progression of diabetic neuropathy. Treatment for other types of neuropathy depends on the cause and may involve managing the underlying condition, taking medications to help with nerve pain, and sometimes physical therapy to help with muscle weakness and balance. Don't ignore these symptoms. They could be signs of a condition that needs medical attention. Taking proactive steps to manage conditions that affect your circulation and nerves is vital for maintaining healthy, functional legs and your overall well-being. It's also important to be aware that sometimes the very things we do to manage other health conditions might inadvertently contribute to leg issues. Yes, I'm talking about medications. While medications are essential for treating many chronic conditions that are more common as we age, like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heart disease, some can have side effects that affect your muscles or nerves, leading to symptoms like leg cramps, weakness, or even pain. For example, certain types of blood pressure medications, like diuretics or calcium channel blockers, or cholesterol-lowering drugs, statins, are sometimes associated with muscle cramps or aches in the legs. Even over-the-counter medications or supplements can potentially interact or cause issues. Now, this is not to say you should stop taking any prescribed medication. Absolutely not. The conditions these medications treat are often serious and need to be managed. However, it is a call to be observant and to have an open conversation with your doctor or pharmacist. If you start experiencing new or worsening leg cramps, weakness, or unusual sensations after starting a new medication or having a dose change, bring it up right away. Don't assume it's just part of getting older. Your doctor might be able to adjust the dose, switch you to a different medication that doesn't have that side effect for you, or suggest ways to manage the side effect, such as timing of the dose or recommending specific supplements, like magnesium, but again, only if your doctor recommends it. You are your own best advocate for your health, so don't hesitate to speak up about any symptoms you're experiencing, especially those that are impacting your daily life and mobility. Furthermore, problems with your legs can often be tied to issues originating in other parts of your body, particularly your joints and spine, or related to broader neurological conditions. For instance, arthritis in your knees or hips is incredibly common as we age. While primarily a joint issue causing pain and stiffness, it directly impacts how you walk and move your legs. Painful or stiff joints can cause you to alter your gait, putting strain on other muscles and potentially leading to weakness or imbalance over time simply because you're not moving the joints through their full range of motion or using the surrounding muscles effectively. Similarly, problems in your spine, such as spinal stenosis, narrowing of the spinal canal, or a herniated disc, can pinch the nerves that travel down into your legs. This nerve compression can cause pain, numbness, tingling, or weakness in the legs, mimicking symptoms of peripheral neuropathy or circulation issues. The location and type of symptoms often give clues as to whether the issue is in the back or further down the leg. Conditions like Parkinson's disease, which affect the nervous system, can impact movement control, muscle stiffness, and balance, often manifesting as changes in gait, like shuffling, tremor, or general difficulty with coordination and stability when walking. Even the effects of a past stroke can leave lingering weakness or spasticity in one leg, significantly impacting mobility and balance. Managing these underlying conditions is absolutely critical for improving the health and function of your legs. For arthritis, treatments can include pain management, physical therapy to improve strength and range of motion, lifestyle changes like weight management, and sometimes joint injections or surgery. For spinal issues affecting the legs, treatment options range from physical therapy and pain medication to injections or surgery to relieve nerve compression. Neurological conditions like Parkinson's require ongoing medical management to help control symptoms and maintain function. The key takeaway here is that leg problems aren't always just leg problems. They can be symptoms of broader health issues that require a proper diagnosis and specialized care. Regular medical checkups are vital, and if you're experiencing new or worsening pain, weakness, numbness, or changes in how you walk or your balance, don't just chalk it up to age. Talk to your doctor about these specific concerns. They can help determine if the issue is related to your joints, spine, nervous system, or something else entirely, and connect you with the right specialists, like an orthopedic doctor, neurologist, or physical therapist, who can provide targeted treatment. Addressing these root causes is essential for regaining strength, stability, and comfort in your legs, allowing you to maintain your independence and enjoy your activities. So, we've covered a lot of ground today, looking at 5 major reasons why you might be experiencing those frustrating night cramps, weak legs, or difficulties walking as you get older. Not getting enough of the right nutrients or fluids, the natural process of muscle loss accelerated by inactivity, issues with circulation or nerve health, potential side effects from necessary medications, and underlying conditions affecting your joints, spine, or nervous system. It's clear that keeping your legs strong, stable, and comfortable is a multifaceted effort, requiring attention to your diet, staying active with the right kinds of movement, being mindful of your medications, and working closely with your doctor to manage any underlying health issues. Taking these steps isn't just about making your legs feel better. It's about maintaining your independence, your confidence, and your ability to fully engage with the people and activities you love as you continue to move through life. Your legs are your foundation, supporting you in everything you do. So giving them the care and attention they deserve is truly an investment in your overall quality of life. I really hope this video has shed some light on why you might be experiencing these issues, and, more importantly, shown you that there are effective ways to address them. If you found this information helpful and valuable, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It helps others who are dealing with similar problems find this information. And if you haven't already, subscribing to the channel is a great way to make sure you don't miss out on future videos packed with practical health tips and advice specifically for older adults. Do you have a question about anything we discussed? Or perhaps you have a tip or an experience you'd like to share about overcoming leg issues? Please leave a comment below. We can all learn from each other's experiences and support one another in staying healthy and active. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best in staying strong and steady on your feet.